Jim, your thoughts on the game today?
Whew, long day. Yeah, happy for the guys to grind. It's a good, dangerous Tacoma team, and I feel like it's another game where we created some chances in the first half that we probably should have put away, but we grinded and gave up a goal, and we stuck to it. Couldn't get one quite at the end. Had a couple chances hit the post, but happy for the guys to grind and suffer a bit, and then find a way to be composed and win the PK shootout. Kayne was big in that.
Logan Dorsey grabbed that opening goal late in the first half. What did you think of the build-up to the play, and what did you think of the finish itself?
Man, super happy for Dorsey. He's had an, don't want to say up and down, but just like in and out year with some of the injuries that he's picked up. And, when he's come back of late, he's just been so, antsy to score, right? Had chances, just not able to capitalize on those. And so he's been working really hard in training, and watching the video with him has been a lot of fun. And so really happy for him, and hopefully that opens up the floodgates for him again.
Now, you just mentioned Kayne earlier. Winning the shootout tonight keeps the group's momentum going nice and strong. What does that do for you keeping up the next couple of weeks pushing for playoffs? How do you feel?
I mean, it's huge. I think one for Kayne personally, on a personal level, I thought he really grew tonight. Yeah, you could see just the presence and really him commanding the box and the back line in and out of possession was really cool to see for a 17-year-old, and so I think from an individual standpoint, he, really grew tonight, and I think it just helps the team when you have that kind of presence back there, right? I think between him and Kai really pushing each other in training, it's been awesome, and so big play to Kayne with the PKs as well.
You've got a week now before heading into Utah to face Real Monarchs. How valuable is the time for recovery and preparation compared to the quick turnarounds you guys have had recently?
Huge. Guys will have a couple days off, and we'll get back on the ground on Monday. I think you are seeing a team that, we missed a lot of pieces, and then with Hilly, coming out in the first half, some of the younger guys had to step up, and some of the older guys had to grind and play in different positions. And after a long day of waiting around, they did that, and so really happy for the guys. And we'll get Andy back. We'll have a couple of the injured guys back in training, and so it'll be good to integrate those guys on Monday and prepare against a good Monarchs team.
Last one for you. How important was it to come out tonight at the long night? Obviously, with the long delay, tough conditions, and the shootout itself, still managing to grab 2 points out of it. What does it say about the group's resilience as you keep pushing for playoffs? Huge.
I think that's a big word. We talked about the adversity, right, that we put ourselves in the last few games. Houston down, we were able to come back and get a PK win. Then our last game, we were able to get a win. And this one, another one where, we were up, we concede a goal, and then we find a way to get the PK shootout after a long day. And so super happy for the guys. They showed big resilience today, and with 7 games left, we're going to need every one of those guys to step up in big moments again.